Hey loves, and welcome to Heart Love Messages. My name is Crystal. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. If you are already subscribed here, welcome back. So tonight I have a love message from your person. I will be pulling from this deck here just to see how your person is currently feeling, how they are currently viewing you and or your connection, as well as any other important messages that they may have for you at this time, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's get a very clear and concise message directly from their heart space. Okay, so the first message that we have is, it finally hit me. Divine Feminine, there's a masculine in your energy field who has been very, very curious about you from day one. It's almost like they've been trying to put the pieces together when it comes to the type of dynamic that you have or the type of relationship that you have. And for some reason, they have not been able to connect the dots. And this is due to your energy, because I'm getting this heavy underlying energy of mystery. And your person could be at this place where they're trying to figure out if this was done intentionally. Are you trying to come off mysterious to them? Are you purposely hiding certain things about yourself, kind of spoon feeding them when it comes to your energy or what it is that you represent? Something about you is very, very hard to decipher. So this could be a masculine that's always approached your connection with curiosity. They may ask you a lot of questions. They may throw things out there just to see how you respond to things. But you are a very, very mysterious type of soul. And honestly, the way your energy is coming through, it doesn't feel like this is something that you're doing intentionally. It just feels like this is your personality. You know, you don't lead with a lot of things about you. It's almost as if the longer a person knows you, the more that you allow them to kind of peel back the layers and get closer to you. So this could also be a relationship that's in the early stages, or you could be getting to know one another. But your person has reached this place where they have finally had this like aha moment about you. It's like they feel like they cracked the code. There's this energy of like high excitement coming through from this masculine, because from the moment that they've met you, they've always known that there was more to you, okay? And this could be a connection that was very auspicious. This is something that could have happened like out of the blue. This could literally be a person that when you look at them or when they look at you, they would have never put the both of you together. So something very spontaneous about this pair or about this energy. And it feels like your person has just connected a huge dot, like something has literally clicked for them, okay? Let's get the next message here. So the next message that we have is, what we have is rare. I feel like this is something that your person has known about you from the very, very beginning. And this is why they have approached your connection in the way that they have. So whether you know it or not, Divine Feminine, this masculine has always had you in a very, very particular category. It's almost as if this is a masculine who had to approach this connection with so much logic, because nothing that happens, nothing that takes place in this connection, from the beginning of it, the literal genesis of the connection, to where you are now, none of it makes sense, okay? So they've already identified you as rare. So if you're wondering how this person feels about you, how they view you, or even why they treat you the way that they treat you, it's because they have clearly separated you from any other connection that they've been in. And this naturally makes them a little bit more curious. And just judging by this masculine's energy or how they're coming through, they may try to play this off when it comes to you. This is someone that may approach this connection, like I said earlier, with a lot of curiosity. So they may not say much, but they may try to probe and ask you a lot of questions. because you are the person that's bringing this mystery, or you're the one that's bringing something completely new when it comes to their love history or just the way that they view connections. So although your person is having like this aha moment, this card right here is already a given, okay? They've already known that your connection is rare. So it feels like they're finding out something else about you, something else that is either very, very heavy, something that's completely unexpected, or something that's completely different from what they initially thought about you from the beginning. But this is absolutely a masculine that treats you differently from any other connection that they've been in. And it's almost like they have no choice because of the way that this connection initiated or just the way that you carry yourself. Okay? Let's get the next message here. So the next message that we have is, you're not who I thought you were. Yeah. If you're resonating with this message so far, it's finally hitting your person that they were not only completely wrong about you, Divine Feminine, but they were completely wrong about how this connection was going to unfold. I'm picking up on a masculine that has been in close proximity to you for a very, very long time. But ever since you've kind of initiated this connection and you're getting closer to them and they're getting to see different parts of you, you have them completely mind blown because you are nowhere near the person that they thought that you were. You could be a feminine that has a very, very powerful reputation. You could be a feminine that a lot of people speak about or a lot of people talk about because there's something about your representative or who people think you are versus who you really are and what's really inside of your heart, okay? That's why your person knows that this connection is rare because it's almost as if they're getting to know the real version of you. They're getting to have a certain level of access to you where now they're looking at everyone in close proximity and realizing that so many people are wrong about who they truly, truly think that you are. You're nothing like what people think that you are. And there's heavy emphasis on your exterior versus your interior. So you could be a feminine that has a very, very sturdy exterior. You do not let people get close to you. And maybe you've been in some situations in your life where you've had to really, really guard your heart space, or you just do not open up to people easily, okay? So the fact that this masculine is even getting close to you and they're able to see your true self or to see parts of you, honestly, for them, it feels like a privilege. That's why they feel like this connection with you is rare. Because I'm getting very, very clearly when it comes to your heart space, or even when it comes to you really like peeling back the layers and allowing people to get close to you, or even allowing you to get close or comfortable with other people, that is completely rare to you. You take your time, your energy, and your privacy very, very seriously. This is why people have to assume things about you because they don't know you. So when people don't have the privilege of speaking to you, they speak about you. This is the kind of energy that I'm picking up here. So this masculine could have heard a lot of things as it pertains to what people think or what people project onto you, Divine Feminine, but you're not who they thought you were initially. And now that they've gotten this close access to you, it's almost like this masculine wants to hold on to you because there's like, you have this energy of exclusivity. They know that everyone can't get close to you. They know that you're not the type to kind of open yourself up to everyone. So I feel like you being this mystery and you having this kind of reputation that kind of precedes you, not in a negative way, but just this really elusive energy around you, it's kind of working in your favor because this person's curiosity is what actually got them close to you. And this is why they view your connection as rare, because it's rare for them to be close to you, as close as they are to you. And it's rare for you to be opening up yourself to them in this way, okay? So yeah, your person is very, very excited. It's almost like the more you open up or the more you let this masculine in, the more you show them your heart space. That just came through clearly. It's kind of like the more they feel important because they're kind of singled out. So it's almost like you both have one another in these very, very special categories. But this is a really interesting type of dynamic because it really feels like two people who have always been seemingly close to one another in a way. So you could know them through work. Maybe you know this person, you see them in passing. Something about your energies are very, very familiar with one another. But there was some type of divine intervention where the both of you got to kind of engage a little bit deeper. And I feel like this is what this reading is unpacking. It's kind of like this person really working through the motions of seeing you for who you truly are. And it feels like they really look at this as a privilege. Let's get the next message here. Wow. Okay, so the next message that we have is, and then I met you. Divine Feminine, I don't know who you are. Something about your reputation precedes you. You may be someone that's in the public eye. You could be on a public platform. You could be a content creator. You could, be a business owner. Something about your energy puts you in a position where people make a lot of assumptions about you. Okay? But what's so interesting about this masculine is that whatever it is that they heard about you, it kind of made them more curious. So they could definitely be the type of person that's attracted to a more mysterious type of feminine. This masculine absolutely sees you as a challenge. And now they're at this place where they're realizing that all of these things that they were thinking, it really feels like they kind of walked themselves through this moment of meeting you or of getting to know you. And now that they actually know you, they're realizing that the real you, the true version of you, is so radiant, it's so beautiful, it's so nurturing. It's almost like night and day. Because I keep getting this image of like just a really, really tough exterior. Maybe you have to be this way. Something about your energy feels like you have to be guarded. You have to protect yourself. And it could just be because you have a massive heart space where you do not let a lot of people get close to you until you truly, truly know their intentions. And this is something that your person finds very, very attractive about you. So with this card here, it finally hit me. It's almost like this masculine has a new level of respect for you. It's almost like they understand why you are the way you are, why you present yourself the way you present yourself, or why you may be even in this position where you're kind of slow walking this connection, or you're not really opening up so much to them. You're not giving them too much too soon. And it's because you are protecting a massive heart space. Okay, so you may be a very, very gentle soul, a very, very angelic soul, someone who has a lot of love to give, but you're very, very particular in who you give your love to and who you give your attention to. Okay, so there's like a vast difference between what this person thought prior to coming in contact with you versus how they feel now. So there's kind of like this past energy versus their current energy. So if you're wondering how they're viewing you at this time, this is how they're viewing you, okay? This is someone who has been watching you for a while. And despite, how it may look or things that they may have heard about you, something about that made them want to get close to you. And now that they have, it's like they're happy that they did because they get to see the real you. And there's like this air of exclusivity where they feel like not everyone has that privilege. So it makes it that much more potent. Okay? Let's get the next message here. Yeah. The next message that we have is your energy is exposing you. So if you're wondering why this masculine even wanted to pursue you, this is why, Divine Feminine. They look at you as a very, very sought after person because you're protecting something. You're not someone who's going around, telling everyone your business or, spilling your heart out or letting everyone know so much about you. It's kind of like you hold yourself sacred. So you have this very, very powerful energy where your energy kind of goes before you. It's kind of telling on you right now. So even though you have this very powerful, powerful energy that comes off really, really mysterious, you may even be a feminine that resonates with the dark feminine energy where, you are very, very to the point. You're very assertive. You just carry yourself with such a powerful, regal type of energy. But to this masculine, that is absolutely a turn on for them. Okay, so you are absolutely their type, or this is something that they find very, very attractive and alluring about you. It's your energy. It's the things about you that you don't even have to say. The way that you carry yourself, the way that you walk into a room and assert yourself. It's very, very attractive. And what's clear here is that when you are a feminine with this type of energy, you either have people who love you or people who hate you. People who celebrate you having this very powerful energy, or people who hate because they cannot get close to you, they cannot crack your code, or they cannot understand what it is about you that makes you so magnetic. So there's a high level of magnetism when it comes to your energy because people have to assume when it comes to you. So this is a really, really interesting energy. Whoever you are, you have a lot of eyes on you. You are a very, very highly sought after feminine energy, whether you know it or not. And it's simply because you have this powerful air of mystery around you. And when we look at this spiritually, you are absolutely in receiving mode. You're not chasing anything. You're not running after anyone. You're not giving off like desperate energy to the masculine, and it's making them kind of draw to you. That's why this masculine that's in your energy field, they kind of feel a sense of pride of even being able to be this close to you because they know most people cannot even get this close to you. So from the beginning, they've already identified them even having a friendship with you or, being able to speak to you, being able to engage you in general as something rare. But this definitely feels like a connection that happened by chance. Something about the both of your energies may shock people. You could be two people that most people would not put together, but something about your energies are very, very magnetic. It's almost like a magnet pulling the both of you together, and it's because of your energies. So this could be a very, very powerful masculine energy, and you are definitely a very powerful feminine energy who is in this receptive type of energy, which is naturally kind of bringing you a lot of attention. You could have a lot of suitors in your life, okay? So this person who's coming through, this could be an option for you. This could be a person that you're getting to know. This could be a connection that's in the beginning stages because it almost feels like a lot of unraveling that's happening at this time, a lot of findings that are happening. But it does still feel very new because there is this underlying energy of curiosity where there's still so much for the both of you to uncover. But I feel like this is just giving you this masculine's POV, how it feels to finally get close to you. Okay, let's get the last message here. Okay, so the last message that we have is follow your heart. Okay, I feel like this is where the both of you are right now. It's almost like you have to drop down into your heart space and just really allow yourself to go with the flow. This is how this masculine is feeling when it's coming to you. It's kind of like they're kind of trying to figure out their pace when it comes to this connection. And you could be in the same place, Divine Feminine, trying to figure out how much you should expose to this masculine, how much you should give them. Something about this energy feels really, really balanced, where the both of you are approaching this in a way that you're not really used to. And it feels like really lighthearted, really positive energy, where whether you know it or not, your hearts are kind of guiding you on this journey. It's kind of guiding you towards one another, and it's kind of slowly unraveling this connection day by day. So there's very, very powerful energy around this. And it feels like the more that this masculine is around you, the more that you're kind of learning to trust them, or you're kind of filling out their energy, and it's allowing you to reveal more of yourself to them. So this is absolutely someone who is serious about you, Divine Feminine. And more importantly, it's almost like they're trying to respect this air of mystery that you have. So this is someone that may have a lot more in common with you than you may know. And it also feels like the reason why they pursued you, or the reason why they sought out your energy, is because they were following their heart. Because again, this is someone that may have picked up on a lot of information about you, whether this be via word of mouth, or just, them picking up on certain perceptions or projections about you based upon what you do, how you look, how you present yourself on the exterior. But something inside of them made them want to seek you out. So it's kind of like their heart is guiding them in this connection. So this is something that the both of you are kind of going through together. It's like you're slow walking this connection together, and it's happening through the heart space. So this may absolutely be a heart chakra connection. And I love when these type of connections come through, because these connections are 100% led by self-love. It's when you get to this place on your journey where you love yourself so much that you couldn't even imagine being with a person who does not love you as much as you love yourself. It's really one of those no nonsense type of energy. So now your energy makes more sense, Divine Feminine. This is why you have that certain air about you, because you love yourself. Okay? And on a feminine, that is so attractive. It's also so pulling to masculine energy, because before you even get an opportunity to open your mouth, you've already set a standard. People know that they have to come at you with a certain level of energy. That's why I was saying this masculine energy, they feel very, very serious about you. So this definitely feels like a connection that is moving in the right direction. And I feel like this reading is just here to give you confirmation on that. Not only that, to let you know why your person feels the way they feel about you, and also how they viewed you in the past versus how they view you now. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and end the reading here. If you resonated with this message, please be sure to hit the like button on your way out. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel. If you are a member on Patreon, I will be heading over there to continue the reading, just to see what happens next, because this really, really feels like a sacred connection. Okay? If you would like to join on Patreon, I'll leave the link in the description box below. But thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.